I mean, I'm not hate. I don't think I'm too hateful. But even if I am hateful, I don't have like an online presence to have to like deal with it, you know? Whereas like you have to bear the consequences.
See, that's what's great though, is that nobody has ever been like, that was too much.
And I love that.
Literally never once has there been a thing that you said that was maybe harsh, that someone was like, whoa, that was out of pocket. Not one time.
Kelly Roller obviously doesn't listen. She's clearly not tuned in.
She's not up to the Patreon.
Yeah. What does it say about her?
That she's a flop. That's still one of the best things. And there are so many things that you've said that I legit face cracked over twice in the moment and then in edit. And then like people just laughed about it in the comments. Did not have a single problem with it. So honestly, you're in the clear for now.
And I'll take that. I'll take that as long as I can.
People ask all the time, they're like, what are the socials I want to follow? And I'm like, baby, there are none.
And I love that.
I love that for you.
That. Thank you. Love that kind of stuff.
The brain rot. Okay, well, we have part 3 of UK today. And then one more segment, and then we're in Italia.
Melissa Bancini.
Yeah. I watched part of the first episode, and I did not finish it yet.
Is this Lena Galore's season?
It is Lena's season.
You know, I don't know if she's a good drag queen, but I know she's hot.
She's hot in and out of drag.
She's someone I see a lot of, so I assume she's good because she's probably the most like, she's probably the Italy girl I see the most of. Mm-hmm. I mean, she was at like Roscoe's or something.
Oh, I believe so. She also speaks very fluent English.
Well, that's the thing is that might be why, but like she definitely gets around like the U.S. bookings. But like, good for you, girl. You got on the show.
Yeah, she's hot. Hot. And the mug is muggy.
Yeah. Do you see that Pythia's all in her thirst trap era?
I have been seeing that.
Good for her.
She'll be the next OnlyFans one.
She will be after she loses to Jackie Cox.
Canada All-Stars is going to be so good.
It's going to be such a key.
Who do you think's going to be first out, high key? You think Jada?
It really depends on what the challenge is going to be. Because even someone like Nira could go home first.
If it's a
and
design.
be like an upset, you know?
Yeah.
Because if she's not lip syncing, that's the thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I could see her being the kind of like, be like a Coco of like the amazing lip syncer who doesn't get to lip sync this season and just gets sent home.
Yeah.
I could see Nira getting fucked over like that and it being her.
I really hope they do the girl groups episode 1 like they normally do with Versus the World. Because I feel like 333 is the perfect combo. And if they do it out of order, that'd be wacky. I don't want to see 4 and 4. I think 333 is perfect in Canada.
If it's girl groups, I think, yeah, Sammy's in trouble. I think Jackie's in trouble. But I think Jackie will be the one who's like low the first episode as an upset and then she turns it around.
Oh, I could see that.
But I could see like if it's girl groups, I think the bottom episode 1 is going to be Juice and Sammy.
I could see that. See, that's why I feel like Sammy will be first out. I don't know. It's just like I get a feeling.
If Juice is double out, I will.
There's no way Juice is first out. Juice is going to go like at least halfway. My top 4, my prediction top 4 is Jada Shada Hudson, Aurora Matrix, Michaela Couture, and Nira. But I mean, I'm a blind Nira stan, so
yeah,
that's my problem.
I mean, I'm Team Pythia. I'm Team all of them, but because I actually really like this group. But I'm Team the ghost that fucked Jada Shada Hudson.
Me too. I feel like Pythia is gonna get the Soa Demuse treatment. First time around, killed it, made top 2, went to global, did how they did, come back for All Stars, first or second out.
I'll die.
Will you really?
I mean, I want to see her runways. I want to see if, because I feel like she always brings it, but if she knows it's Canada All-Stars,
Yeah.
I feel like the runway she's going to bring are going to be crazy.
They're going to be insane.
And I need to see the entire package.
I bet you do. She's going to get Domino Couture. You watch.
Did you see the full like design of the look?
No.
I will show it to you after we're done recording.
I want to see it.
Because Vivacious talked about the whole... Did you see the whole video of her talking about the experience?
I heard a little bit about it. Yeah.
It's crazy because she was basically like, tell me when you're like, where are you? Like, it got to a certain point where she's like, literally, just give me the instructions and the fabric and I will do it. And he wasn't even responding to her anymore.
I'd be fuming. I'd be absolutely fuming.
But yeah, the look she showed was cunty because she had like the mock-up sketch. I'll show it to you.
Vivacious should have won that product challenge in my fantasy. I love that dance.
What was the... I think about this dance.
The punching and the rolling. That's what it was. It was the roll punch.
She's a queen.
She should have exhausted Waitress. Then she would have won.
They love that shit.
They really do, especially Rue. So let's get into Drag Race UK, yeah? Speaking of exhausted waitresses... This group is so passionate about that dance move.
Their name should be Exhausted and Waitress.
Because they're so exhausted.
And
really depends on if they're booth or patio people. Like, I firmly believe, and I always say it, that someone's either a booth person or they're a patio person. The covered patio seating. You know, that's what I really like.
Table or bar, yeah.
Dark Sided Sugar and Spice. Hi, hello, everybody. Welcome into That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order. And we are currently in Drag Race UK Season 5. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse today is...
Oh! Wait, no. Honestly, just keep that weird Mickey Mouse sound I just made. I was trying to do Kate Butch humping the bedpost. She's like, oh, but I don't think I can hit that octave. And I think I realized that when I tried to make the first one.
About midway through, you realized I can't do that.
It just came out like Mickey Mouse, yeah.
A certain unidentifiable mouse or a certain famous mouse.
Miguel Mouse.
And then they're dressed as Neeks in the Snatch Game.
Michaela Couture Mouse.
No. Last week, we talked about some icks, some girl groups, disaster master classes, and fabulous vacation runways, as well as some pop icons. And this week, we are back in episode 5 with Panto Dames. I still am very upset about this lip sync. That result.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I really like Naomi. And end of page. I like Dee Dee. I like Naomi a lot. And I just really feel like she's such a bright and lovely presence. I didn't want to see her go yet.
Yeah. I feel like she definitely was a good vibe. And I feel like the good vibes like continue to dwindle over the course of the season.
Yeah. Have you ever made one of those paper mache type sculptures and use like a balloon on the inside to inflate it and create the shape?
I haven't, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so whenever you make one of those, inevitably your balloon is going to deflate, and the part that was supporting it deflates, and the paper mache kind of inverts on itself and collapses because it doesn't have the support anymore of the balloon. That's kind of how it felt going into this episode. Of like, you can feel that presence that Naomi took up in the room, and it's gone. And you can I feel it, and it bums me out.
I can like her bum knee.
Like her bum knee.
My bum knee.
My bum knee. It's being gay now with extra chunks.
The way that Kate Bush was basically just Naomi Carter.
As her SPNK character. That was nuts. The girls are having way too much fun at Kara's expense that she bombed the challenge so badly. Even like Ginger was getting a little snappy. They're all feeling a certain kind of way right now. They're getting loopy. Already.
The girls are getting loopy. They're getting. I mean, I think Ginger is also getting. She's already starting to feel her puss, and she's starting to emerge with a little bit of, a little bit of subtle bitchiness.
Yeah, totally. Because a lot of that has come out in the confessionals up until now.
Yeah.
Hasn't really emerged in the workroom yet.
But she's been a little more unafraid to call the girls out to their face. To call the girls out to their face. Sorry.
We have a checklist. Every single recording, there has to be a Khaled Karen impression. There has to be a Miss Mosu or a Pixie Dixie reference.
A trash, like a literal trash.
An April Carry On. There's got to be something referencing Serena Chacha in some way.
Oh my God.
Soft Sculpture's got to be mentioned.
Reading books. The Bunker.
Exactly. And Banksy apologizes for her behavior in Untucked. And then Kate asks, who's the next lamb for slaughter? Which was ominous foreshadowing. Oh, terrible foreshadowing. The next morning, Rue comes in without any video message and tells the queens that it's
just
time.
Raw dogging it.
Raw dogging it. Tells them that it's time to celebrate the art of throwing shade. The reading challenge is so early. Why is it so early?
They do this early, and they do puppets early.
They really do.
They do. I feel like it's one of those things where it's better in smaller groups or just with more time. Because I was just randomly rewatching season 2.
Of Mainline or of UK?
Mainline.
Okay, you trying to get fierce with me, Tati?
Well, because, you know, there's usually like a background show going on in the household.
Yeah.
And I came home one day and it was Drag Race from season 1.
Wild.
I came in, the season 1 reunion was airing, and I was having the time of my life watching it. Hearing about RuPaul tell Angina to her face how she was inspired to write Redacted after seeing her.
Some thoughts should stand.
She's like, that last song was beep, which I was inspired to write after meeting you, Angina. Like, crazy.
Unwell.
I'm the girl with something extra, yeah. But then I was watching season 2, and it was the book challenge. That's when the reading challenge is.
Is that the first one?
I believe so. I don't think there is one in season 1. Season 1's such a fever dream, but yeah, the reading challenge happens like pretty late in the season. And I just thought it was interesting because I think it really does like come from also like, especially at that point, they weren't prepared like Snatch Game, like they didn't know it was going to happen, but the best versions of it come from being prepared,
right?
And having also like existing content to go off of, or just like a little like rapport and relationship. I hate in All Stars when they open with a reading challenge.
Oh, you don't like that?
No, because I want to hear them talk about like the developed beef.
Oh, stuff that's already happening.
I want you to funnel your frustration into shade.
I get that. Do you think it worked out well when they did it in All Stars 8 at the finale?
I save it till the end. Yes,
Okay.
You have so much to talk about. That's why I think when the girls get to read at the reunion, it's always such a key. Yeah. Because there's such a wealth of content. And so I feel like the longer you wait, the better the reads will be.
Yeah.
Because especially like the sooner it is, the more surface level it is, which can cause more hurt and upset.
Yeah, totally. I get that. I think that's valid and fair. I think reading is so tough because you have to be willing to go to a place of telling someone, the words of the originator of the phrase, you have to tell someone they're ugly without telling them. We originated the language. Telling someone they're ugly without telling them they're ugly.
Yeah.
And to do that, you have to get certain kind of jabs, which is tough to do on TV when the fans are psychotic.
Yes.
And will come for you online.
Yes.
So I feel like everyone tempers themselves to a point where you can't really say anything funny anymore. Unless you're someone like, I think it was Michael Maruli, who just doesn't really seem to care that much. She's just an old school queen. She had some of my favorite reads in this challenge. I wrote a couple of hers down because they were so funny. Remember she talked about Kate Butch and she said, Kate Butch is so ugly. She had tinted windows on her incubator.
That was like probably my favorite read. I've never heard that before.
Never heard
that was
ever.
A great one. 80% of them being Kate Butch is ugly was crazy.
Right.
Honestly, I hate to say it. The read I remember the most wasn't a good one. It just haunted me.
Oh, God.
Vicky telling Banksy, should I feed you or fuck you? Like, literally sent chills down my spine.
It was so evil.
It was literally like, it sent chills down my spine like a 40-year-old man just whisper in my ear in the library. Like, it was horrific.
What we saw in this stage, we saw some absolutely horrific things.
And Banksy being like, no, please.
Who was it? Alexis Michelle, who was like, please just fuck me. Is that who it was?
Yes. Did she say that to Kahana?
Maybe. She said it to someone.
She says, I don't have a read for you. Please just fuck me.
Was it on that one or was it in season 9? I don't remember.
I feel like she thirsted for multiple people.
She really did.
I'm like, who would she have thirsted for in season 9? Trinity. No. I feel like that would be the Lee Dawson edit, where it would be like her saying like, Trinity, I don't have a read for her, and then like cutting into that clip. That's very like brain rot Lee Dawson coded. You know what I mean?
Yep. He's deep in his like adult worker era.
Please just fuck me.
And he was cranking it and posting videos on Blue Sky, and someone reposted his video cranking himself and said, I've been waiting for the recap and I come to his socials to find him cranking his hog. And that was the caption that they reposted it with.
Cranking it like not behind a paywall?
Yeah, free cranking.
Mm-hmm. Free Hogalicious.
It's like a Costco sample. Hogalicious. That took a minute. It was on a travel, and then it got there. It landed. I processed it and was like, wait, what the... I can't with that.
You know, like Miss Hogalicious.
Mr. Hogalicious.
Ew! Okay.
So, Miss Manpig and Mr. Hogalicious.
I don't like it.
Sorry. And... yeah, I wrote down that was horrifying. I mean, I screen grabbed Rue's face and I sent it to you. When she said that to Banksy, Rue was even mortified. She almost throw up.
I didn't realize that was why she made that face.
That's exactly why she made that face.
That's
she was
even worse.
Disturbed. That chilled her to her bones. And then Kate says to Tamara, you aren't just an ugly face. You're an ugly face with a lot of Botox and filler. And I loved that.
So good.
There were some great reads. It was overall a very funny reading challenge. Kate is inevitably called as the winner. And then the maxi is announced as a celebration of the Great British Tradition pantomime, where they'll be performing in Oh no, she better don't. Oh no, she better don't. And Kate gets to choose her role first as the winner of that mini. Everyone else gets to fight. I kind of wish that she had gotten to assign the roles just to see what mess she would have done, if any. I would have loved to have seen the shade come out there.
The shade is knee deep already. Sorry.
Alyssa Edwards. All Stars 2?
It was, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch Head to Toe?
Head to Toe.
Naomi
Only
show.
every once in a while.
My brain rot, speaking of Alyssa Edwards, she was talking about a time where Roxy Andrews was blow drying a pair of shoes so that they could stretch out so she could, fit them over her feet because they were a little swollen.
Oh my God.
After the gig. And she says Alyssa saw her and she went, oh, she was going to wear those irregardlessly. Irregardlessly. And I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, oh, she was going to wear those irregardlessly.
Irregardlessly. Incredible. Someone commented very recently on a video of mine and said that something I said wasn't a real word. And I'm like, Mama, the drag queens coined Gagachandra. Do you think that we care about grammar?
Yeah, Gagatandra. Booty butt.
Booty butt.
Booty butt, one word.
Irregardlessly.
Irregardless of that booty butt.
Irregardlessly of that booty butt. It's too much. Kate takes on the biggest role for this Rusical. I think that was smart for her.
I think so. And I think that, like, especially because, I mean, over the next couple episodes, there's sort of an ongoing Dalstoville. There's sort of
Shannon Scarla.
You have no idea. I literally am at home all the time in the mirror, like Dalstoville, and until like my cats don't even recognize like the voice that's coming out, and they like look at me like, "What is that?"
I cannot with you because we hated that season so much. So the fact that there's a meme for someone whose name you couldn't even remember for most of it,
Drizella, yeah,
so funny to me. I'm dead.
Wait, what were you?
You're talking about Kate Butch in the main role.
Kate Butch. Oh yeah. I don't know why I thought of Dallas DeVille.
Why not?
But I think it's good for her because like there's because I said discourse and I said it weird. Discourse. There's sort of an ongoing discourse this episode and beyond of like she's not a badge winner, and so I think like obviously if you haven't won yet, it's good that you're taking the big swings.
Yeah.
Because it shows that you're trying compared to like if you haven't won a badge yet and you're like, I just want like a role that's not going to be much singing or like going to be more like background. Like
you pull a Matilda and go, I'll take the small role.
Yeah.
So you guys won't notice me.
I mean, Bunga Kadai. So I think it's smart for her because she hasn't really had a moment to emerge yet.
Totally. It's interesting coming up after that is all the roles get dispersed and distributed as they do, and Kara wants to take on a very specific role. Tamara wants a specific role. She wants the cow. And then it gets to the end and they're like, well, who's going to be the pop stars?
Oh my gosh.
Ginger's like, I'm not going to be that. I can't do that. That's not going to work for me.
Yeah.
And Kara and Tamara both basically decide to be the bigger people and are like, for the purpose of the show,
we'll
take the role.
Okay.
I have a lot of thoughts, but I want to hear yours first.
Well, because I think, I'm pretty sure Tamara had Dick.
Yes.
Tamara had Michael's role.
Yes.
Which is crazy also in hindsight.
Also,
But they were talking about the pop star roles. I think they said, well, I could see Tamara doing this.
Yeah.
And then Tamara, as Kara is also actively, I think at this point it's already established that Kara wants the cow. Like
and Kara's
Ginger
like got her
does.
hand up to the room, like, don't look at me. I don't want to do anything else.
And they're like, Tamara, you should be one of the pop stars. She's like, well, I'll only do it if Kara does it with me. And like immediately like drags her into it. And she's like, well, fine, I'll do one of these two undesirable roles if this person does it with me. As Kara's like, well, I want the fucking cow.
Yeah.
Which also, in hindsight, would have been crazy.
I mean, yeah.
Although, okay, it would have been kind of fierce. Like, there's this cow, and then, like, his caramel was inside of that cow the
and then
whole
does
time.
a crazy ballad.
Because, like, Ginger kind of made sense as, like, like, you know, where's Left Shark? Like, she's very like Left Shark vibes, whereas like I feel like it being Carmel is a little more hilarious of like this glam woman, but I feel like Ginger definitely sold the role. But if I was Kara, I would have been pissed.
Well, especially because Tamara's been so back and forth with her all competition.
Yes.
She doesn't care about her at all in the room and ignores her. She picks Dee Dee. And then she suddenly wants to work with her in the girl groups. And then she's throwing her under the bus again the following week. And then suddenly wants to work with her again. I'd be like, the mixed signals are mixed signaling, babes. You have to decide what lane you want to be in. Pick one.
At certain times, they're best friends. At certain times, she is the Briar Blush to her Athena Dion. You know what I mean?
Fully. I feel like with this particular decision that they made here, both Kara and Tamara later on in the episode say, I should have just stuck to my guns and taken the character that I wanted to do. I think I would have been in the top for that. I think that the pop star roles are the best for them because, like you said, it would have been crazy to imagine them as Dick and the cow, and their runways were both booty butt. I think they were safe because their runways were so bad.
Yeah.
So, like, there was nothing that would have changed their position. It may have brought them lower.
And that's the thing too, is like I get that it's like tempting or like hard to see like someone else get X role and be in the top with it.
Yeah.
But it isn't always just the role.
Totally.
Like, I think a lot of Michael being in the top is not because that role itself was like spectacular. Like, it's a pretty standard role. She just was extremely dependable in that.
Yeah, and same with Ginger.
Yeah.
In her role.
So I feel like that is stronger than like the role itself. None of these roles were necessarily like a Black China or an Oprah, where like it just was like inherently a scene stealer. I feel like a lot of
The Cow kinda.
the cow.
a little bit.
I agree. But I think a lot of them in general came from just like you get what you give. Because even Dee Dee's role could have been a top role.
Absolutely.
That could have actually been a scene stealer, I would say.
Absolutely. That could have been such a funny position. I could have seen Tamara in that role.
Tamara or Cara.
Yeah, either one of them would have been fabulous in that spot.
Which, okay, wake that up, because either one of them, if they had taken that role, and then Dee Dee could have been one of the pop stars. But,
Yeah.
okay, I think that it should have been Tamara and Dee Dee as the pop stars then, and Cara in Dee Dee's role, just because Tamara needed to be... You need pop stars in your panto show. Like,
I loved her decision in that because she can't sing very well, so she chose that. We'll get into that in a second because we've got other roles
I know,
coming up.
yeah, we're still just talking about the casting, sorry.
No, my last thought about this
Yes.
is it's a competition. The show be damned.
Yeah.
I feel like when you are in a position where you are at, chance of getting a spot to get a WoW show, as tacky as that is, that's your WoW show. That's not anybody else's. So you sacrificing the role you want for the sake of the show to be good. I get it on a TV stands, but also that's not your responsibility.
Because the judges aren't going to commend that if you
Right.
do bad. Like, you're not going to say, like, well, I chose this role to, like, better, like, the overall production. They're going to be like, okay. Like, well, that's
See
on
how that
you.
turned out for you?
Yeah. Like, that's not going to get you anywhere, like, in the end.
Do you want Miss Congeniality or do you want to win?
T.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would have been like, sorry, Michael and Ginger, you guys are the pop stars. Make it work. Be funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to be this cow.
Make it work. I'm going to be this cow.
Yeah. So let's get into these characters, because not a lot needs to be discussed in between. They show us the Rusical, and Kate Bush is Twinkerbell, the intro. She was very attached to this idea of like rough around the edges, and she latched on to like one buzzword that she saw in the script. I think the direction she went was perfect.
She did good. It kind of actually reminded me of the same direction that Danny Beard went with the Mary. What's that? I don't remember what they called it, but the Mary Poppins
The Mary
role
Poppins
that she did.
Beetlejuice thing.
Yes. It kind of reminded me of that. The kind of like,
Yeah.
what you were saying, the like rough around the edges, but like sort of like comforting character. Like, it kind of gave like a similar vibe, and I think it worked well. Yeah, I think she did good, and I think this was like not like her winning moment, but I think this was like that good like emerging like, because I think she's always been, at least I remember watching it in the time, I think she's always been loved by the fans.
Totally.
But she hasn't really broken out with the judges yet.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So I think this was a good opportunity for her to really establish herself as a player with the judges, because the audience already like was living for her.
Yeah, I could see that. I think she did give a winning performance. I can't remember what the runway look is, but I
The
do.
Phantom of the Opera, right?
Oh, I think that's maybe what held her back a little bit. We'll get there in a second. Since we talked about casting, is there anyone else you would see in this role? I could only see Ginger.
No, I think she was the best, because like the only other person that I think could handle the load
Ooh.
would have been maybe Michael.
Oh, okay.
Just because I think it requires a very like MC like.
Oh, I see that.
And I mean, like, obviously someone like Ginger could have handled it too, but I don't think this was a Ginger role.
I totally see that.
Like,
I changed my mind.
I do think like Kate really does well with it.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like the MC, but also it needs comedy and like, I don't know, but it is just like a very particular vibe. And I think it worked well for Kate.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think only Michael. Now I've changed my mind. So Michael is in the Dick role. She had great stage presence, and I love the faces she was pulling. She has this smile when she's in drag on stage that is just magnetic.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. And I feel like she kicked it into gear this week. And she worked very closely with Kate during the actual production of this. They had great synergy together.
And Vicky, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She, and that was the thing, too, is I think similarly to Kate, I think this was a role that required a lot of, like, heavy lifting and, like, professionalism and, like, theatrical, like, wherewithal.
Yeah.
And so I think that she was even more so than, like, yes, she would have done good in Kate's role, but I think she really was the best fit for this role.
Her or Tamara, perhaps.
Yeah, but I think that she really was a better, like, what's the word? Sort of
Anchor?
like bridge. Yeah, anchor and bridge between all the different roles than Tamara could have been. Because,
I
like,
see that.
her with Vicky and, like, her with Kate and her with Dee Dee, like, because she's sort of the... almost like the scarecrow of the posse, where she's like that starting person that's there the whole time.
Yeah.
If not the Dorothy, I guess. But, like, I feel like her being a long-standing, like, anchor character amongst all of the other characters.
Yeah.
I feel like she carried that well. Whereas, like, Tamara might not have had the same presence to do it. Like, she did... Like, she did in that, like, isolated scene with Kara.
Darkness in Zero.
Stop.
Sorry. No, you're right, though. She was a great anchor between them. And I think that's her professionalism of being in the business for such a long time coming through.
Totally.
When you're in the business for that long, you just know how to whip the girls into shape, whether that be having to say something or not. And I feel like she just carries that kind of authority energy when she's in the room, and you just naturally would fall in line because she's the very clear alpha, I would say.
She's Cher, bitch.
She's Cher, bitch. And then we've got Dee Dee Licious as Dame Muffin Top. Her role is bizarre to me because she's a horny character from start to finish. All of her lines are horny. And I think that role is already awkward enough, but then you throw Dee Dee Licious into the mix, and it's worse.
Her rap was so awkward.
It was so uncomfortable.
It was really rough.
Yeah, and her line reading was horrendous.
Yeah.
I think pretty much anybody would be better in this role than she was.
I really think Kara would have been, like, a great bombshell in
Kara
this
would have been
role.
fun.
But if not her, then I think Tamara would have been really funny.
Yeah.
But then even someone like Kate, as, like, almost like a Mrs. Lovett kind of, like, horny, like,
ooh, okay.
you know, like, bakery woman. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's just so many angles you could have gone with it.
What about Vicky? Maybe not. After what she said to Banksy, maybe not.
I'm like, if you want to just... Sorry, wait, what? What was the
So you think that Kara or Tamara would have been better in this role?
Yes.
Period.
Well, yes.
Yeah, she was awful. She was genuinely the worst in the
Trash.
trash, like actual trash. Then we've got Vicky Vivacious as the milkmaid, and she's supposed to be the love interest for Dick. I think that in Vicky's praise, I think she knew what direction she wanted to go, and she really stuck to it. But
Yeah.
I did not care for the character. I think it's a hard sell.
It was just very, like, I don't know. The touch, the feel of cotton, like, I don't know, it was a little bland. But it was, like, solid but bland.
I like actually bland.
Yeah. Stop.
You already opened the door. And then we've got Kara and Tamara. Kara is playing Lisa Thoughtley, and Tamara is Dee from Stairs. This had to have been a parody.
Steps, right?
Is it?
I think the band is called Steps.
Okay.
I think isn't that the group that Michelle Visage has the song with them where it's like, Cry, cry.
Is that the one they did a lip sync to last season?
Steps, Michelle Visage.
The way that you said steps, it's steps.
Heartbreak in the City.
Oh,
the
yeah,
song
they did do that lip sync.
Oh, God. Give me a minute. I almost said Minnie Cooper. The little Hobbit queen, Beveragino.
Oh, Hanaconda?
Hanaconda and
Was this Molly?
And Molly Poppins.
Is this when she sent home Molly?
The song that she sent home Molly to, Heartbreak in the City.
Right. That
Michelle
was a good song.
Visage and Steps.
And steps. The way you said that was so Billy Lord in Scream Queens.
Kicks. I joked on kicks.
Thank you so much. You said it in the exact same cadence.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Steps.
so it had to be that.
I think Stairs was a Steps
Got
parody, which I thought was funny because Michelle did a song with them.
Yeah, that is fun.
I think they're like a co-ed pop group, which I also think is endlessly interesting.
Totally.
I'm so fascinated by mixed gender like pop groups because I'm like, what is that? That's so like weird to me.
Like 18's Jump 5.
Because I'm so... Okay, wait, is A-Team the ABBA one?
18's what... They may have covered ABBA stuff. They were the UK one.
I just learned about them and
They
I
were
didn't...
Inside Out, Upside Down.
I didn't know who they were.
Bouncing off the ceiling.
Anyways.
I can't believe you didn't know who they were.
No.
You knew who Jump 5 was, though.
Yes.
How'd you miss 18?
Did you know Stairs?
I did not. I found the two of them, Cara and Tamara, delightful in this role. They were so funny. They were so solid. They had great energy. And I feel like this is a role that you need harmony in. And if Michael and Ginger had decided to stick with this role, I think the dancing wouldn't have been technically good, but I think the energy would have been better.
Yeah.
And I think it almost would have lent to stars that are no longer in the public eye. They're like B-list stars.
I mean, that makes sense. I just loved Tamara's Rick Astley, like, sort of baritone. You need pop stars in your panto show.
It was so good.
It really cracked me up. I feel like Cara was fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like Tamara, like, really... Because I essentially took it like Cara was playing, like, one of the women from the girl group, and Tamara was playing one of the guys from the girl group, and I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
I feel like Tamara did do better of the two of them.
Totally.
I get why they say Tamara made sense for this role. Like, her is, like, kind of like a washed-up pop singer was, like, kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good role.
No,
like,
that's the problem.
The role itself was not good because Cara actually was trying to do something with the role.
Yeah,
like she was trying to like put emphasis on the like, but will they book us line, whatever.
Yeah,
it just wasn't good.
No, they're the booger role. Unfortunately, they're the booger writing.
Tamara was just funny because she was singing in that voice, but like Cara was actively trying to do something with the lines to make it like more than it was, but there was not much there to work with.
Totally. And that's what, I mean, I get on one hand them saying, if I had stuck to the role that I wanted, maybe I would have been high. I still think that they would have not broken top based on the runways. But I mean, you are right. You're spilling. These roles are not very good. Any roles that are combined are not always the best because the writers are trying to create a synergistic two-part character. I think immediately of Farrah and Valentina as who was it? It was
the Jenners.
Yeah, Kylie and Kendall.
Yeah,
and like there's no way to make that good or funny or a breakout.
And it's the kind of thing where like you said, it is the booger role, but like I feel like Cara and Tamara were the best for it, not because they're booger, but because they're probably the least booger option.
Yeah.
For that role, because anyone else would have just been worse. Like they're probably the best outcome you could have had.
Totally.
In that role, which is just safe.
Absolutely, because that is kind of a bum role.
Well, I mean, Valentina, the best outcome you could have had in that is safe. That's not a top role.
No,
compared to Farrah, who was low for it.
Or the siblings in the Rusical from last season. The Thomas and what is her name? the girly in Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah.
It was
Oh,
Dakota
yeah.
and was it Dakota and Baby?
Dakota and Baby, yeah.
The duo roles, they're just not built good.
No, especially because like those roles themselves don't have like a stand-up number or lines or anything. They're just sort of anchors, but but also not in a way like someone like Michael and like their role is.
Yeah.
Because Michael's role is still like very theatrical. They have good lines. They have like funny parts. They have like show-stopping numbers. But then there is like a role like, yeah, like you're saying, like Dakota and Baby's role last season, or this role where it's like you're there, but there's no like, there's nothing you really get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was just thinking about Matilda and Arizona as the duo role.
The doctor with the lava.
Exactly. You're so fine. Don't ever apologize for that. Next, we have Ginger as Daisy the cow. I really commend her for standing in that cow suit the whole time and just hamming it up.
A cow suit over like a sequin poncho, essentially.
She looked
she
fierce.
was hot.
She looked fierce.
She looked good. She looked like she was gonna give like a sort of like brassy like 80s monologue into a like a ladies who lunch sort of number.
Yeah, absolutely. Her energy was so fun when she came out of that suit because she kept kind of tossing her hair. It was very like Glinda, like
yeah, very frazzled.
Okay. Yeah,
no, she was funny the way she did the like incorporating the moves into her speech. I mean, it was a very like she was very ready.
Yeah.
I think it was also that kind of thing that it benefits you where it's like you're kind of like waiting and ready. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe you can psych yourself out, but like you're kind of waiting to like just jump in and do your part compared to a thing where you have to be on stage the whole time. I mean, she was on stage the whole time, but she just had a cow head on. But then it's like, you know, you get to throw that off, deliver your set of lines in your song, and then like...
And you're done.
Yeah.
You ever had to just stand there with a cow head on?
All the time. Well, that's what you
right
do
now.
when you're...
Not the petita. Not the petita. And then we have Banksy as Butterface, who's meant to be the villain. And, oh no, it's kind of tough.
I love Banksy. I think she kind of flopped. And I don't feel bad saying that. I think her vocals were strong.
Super strong.
I think she was funny in the beginning, even when she stole the cat and she like crept up and then she ran like flailing her limbs about. Mm-hmm. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, she had great physical comedy.
I think from the time she revealed her face onwards, I don't know if it was the prosthetic hindering her like emoting, but it just wasn't selling like it for me. Like I just feel like I couldn't connect with the face. I don't know.
Because of her nose prosthetic?
Yeah, that nose. You have nose prosthesis?
I don't go, it's just my nose.
Oh, R.I.P. the Viv. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like it was like... Because I love Banksy, and I think she was a great choice for the villain. Like, I think she just shouldn't have done the prosthetics.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell, like, what faces she was making and stuff. Like, it just didn't sell for me.
I think it's tough because she's meant to be the booger first out of season 69 of RuPaul's Best Friend race in this universe. So I couldn't tell how much of her physicality was her intentionally trying to give Booger Queen. Like, were you trying to purposely not sing and dance and perform well? Because in your head you were like, well, it's the booger first out, so I got to play bad. Like, that's what I couldn't tell was she trying to make that be her character.
Not being too cerebral.
Maybe I'm really thinking too much about it.
I feel like just like, I don't know, make your eyebrows uneven. Like, don't like, still do good. Like, I don't know.
Who the heck was it? Someone from the old school seasons retweeted a photo of Georges and they said, whatever happened to nostrils? Why are we pinching our noses so tight? Just get nostrils. Like that. Oh, it was Courtney, I think.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, you know what? She should have done that. Just give herself nostrils. She would have been fine. Give her the big black nostrils that all the girls like to do sometimes.
The Jackson nostril, the LaToya nose.
Well, I am a cat person, even though I'm allergic. And I think overall the Rusical was solid. This was great.
No, it was really good. I think it was better than last season's.
Yeah.
I really liked the concept of last season's, but I think this was a more consistent number overall.
Totally. And we move on to the runway, which is called Mirror Mirror. If I'm not mistaken... Merkles. If I'm not mistaken, this is a runway category they recycle in 16, yeah? Because they take Hard On over there, too. There's one more from this season. I don't remember if it was this or something else. I feel like it was Mirror, though. We'll find out in 2 months.
Yeah.
And we'll revisit this. But I swear they recycled this. Recycled.
This sounds familiar because there's a specific runway I'm thinking of. Let me see if I can find it. No, I think you're cooking. I think this is on season 14.
16.
Because,
Was it 14?
wait, hold on.
Wait, did they steal from 14?
minute.
And I'm
Hold
wrong?
on.
Because I thought they did a heart runway in season 16. But maybe they did it in 14. Maybe I'm...
Or sorry, I'm thinking of the myrrh.
The
I'm looking up the myrrh. The frankincense and myrrh.
Wait, did they do heart in 14?
I don't know when they did the heart one. Maybe I'm tripping. No, I think I made this up. Oh wait, no, yeah, Heart On was season 14.
Oh, so they stole from 14.
Because that was the one where, remember when freaking Angeria wears a weird like black and white thing with the heart on it?
The Espartha.
Like what was that?
Espartha wig.
Stop.
You know who I'm talking about, right? The Pokemon. Wait, so what did they steal? They stole... Okay, so this was from season 14. It was not redone in 16. What did they steal then? They stole the second one.
They also do Mirror Mirror in 14.
Okay, so they stole both these runway
The
prompts.
episode where Bosco lip syncs. Because she's in that reflective thing, which is also the Rusical, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Because that's when she's saltine.
Yes, you're so right. Okay, so I was correct about recycling looks. I just didn't get the season correct. So Heart and Mirror are both stolen from there. Fascinating, right?
That is crazy.
Cooked in the wrong direction.
Cooked in the wrong kitchen.
Yeah.
You broke into someone's home and cooked in their kitchen when you should.
I went to Withered Wastelands and I made something rather than going to the Mount Moon area. That's what happened. So, I mean, I like a lot of these. I kind of want to blast through them really quick, if you don't mind.
No,
we have Cara first. She said this was made for Beyonce originally. Beyonce. Girl, the Beyonce dresses that people make.
You're Beyonce. Sorry.
I am. They end up all over the place because the Holland dress was for Beyonce.
I know. I'm like, does that mean anything? Like, All About That Bass was written for Beyonce.
Stop.
I mean, like,
is it really?
Have you never heard that? All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor was apparently written for Beyonce. But again, it's like, what does that even mean? Because, like, I could go, like, sew something right now and say, like, this is for Beyonce. And I don't mean that hatefully, like, to discredit Cara's look, but I just mean, like, what does that mean? Like, she was meant to wear for something? It was, like, a commissioned look? Like,
a fan gift?
Yeah, like, I'd rather, like, I just want to hear the lore, like, say, like, oh, this was commissioned for Beyonce for her tour.
You're cooking right now because didn't Le Grand Dame... Oh, no, hers was for Lady Gaga. Never mind. Continue, sorry.
But, like, say something like that. Like, I think that's a serve to say, like, I am wearing a look that was commissioned by Beyonce for her blah, blah, blah tour that she never got to wear, and I'm wearing it now.
Yeah.
Like, phrase it like that, and it sounds like more of a serve. Just saying, like, this is made for Beyonce. I'm like, but when, where, by who, what? Yeah.
What was the purpose of this?
I mean, still cool.
Yeah. It's maybe my least favorite of the looks, but...
It's basically what Bosco wore for the Mirror Mirror runway.
Oh my God, it's literally that. It's just missing the corset.
Catch that tea.
And then we have Dee Licious, who I think really made up for the fact that she was terrible in that challenge, because this Bloody Mary look is
Sick and actually using mirrors.
It's so brain rot.
Because like a lot of them are not mirrors.
No.
And even in the lip sync, you can see the like panels behind her and that cowl like genuinely reflecting like a true mirror, and it's very satisfying.
It's so cool, and I love the way that it's broken. Like she literally burst out of the mirror.
Yeah,
it's so cool. The piping of the shards, the way that the dress is distressed, it's sick. This is one of my favorite looks from DDO all season so far.
Yeah, super cool, super mature for her as well.
We've got Vicky Vivacious doing a biker chick. I like the idea of the helmet. I just hate the silhouette.
You can edit this out if you have to. I hate this look so much. I like
that that's an editable offense.
I cannot put into words how much I fucking hate this look. What the fuck is this fuck ass skirt? What is that?
It's horrible.
Why do you look like a butter dish? Like, why you built like that thing that covers a stick of butter? Like,
pick it right up, cut your butter slice.
Why are you built like that? Like, why would you choose to be built like that? I hate it so much. And it's not Mirror.
It's not at all.
She's one of the like 4 people who are not in something Mirror, but I actually like truly hate this look so much. This skirt is pure evil.
It's despicable. Yeah. No, you spilled. I think that is a great period. Next page, Banksy, who is
not Mirror.
Not Mirror either, but it's hot.
It's really good. I love it. I like that she did her paint in the sort of like the Lady Gaga art pop like splash of colors to sort of to sort of mirror the holographic, but again, it's like iridescent, holographic. It's not Mirror.
Totally. This for you is what the glitter runway was for me the last time we had a glitter runway. I'm like, this is not glitter. It's not glitter either.
I'm very picky about Mirror.
That's so fair. What do you think about Tomorrow?
Not Mirror.
Not Mirror either. It's like what you ordered. You saw the Raja She 3P Ho and you ordered that, and then it came as this.
It is very that. It's very like. Yeah, it's very cyborg puss.
Are you cyborg puss like me?
Are you cyborg puss like me? But it is very like, this could be Mirror, this could be like future runway. Also, maybe it's just this picture, but it's very much giving like my screen when I touch it too much and I need to wipe it down.
And
I'm embarrassed to show someone my phone because you can just see all the fingerprints and smudges on my screen.
The grease all over the hips is despicable. Someone should have been a friend and at least wiped that down before she put that on. Or she could have like looked in the mirror and just given it a little wipe down.
Just a microfiber cloth to the quads.
Floating that as the episode title, microfiber to the quads. Then we've got Kate Butch, who I actually love this. It's not Mirror though. I mean there's a
she has a mirror in her hand.
Does that count?
She's holding a mirror.
It's a petite mirror. She is inspired by Phantom, which
also like in essence that is also Mirror, because mirrors are imagery throughout that show. Pretty sure he gives her a mirror, doesn't he?
Jake was just watching it and all I kept thinking was, this is crazy. This whole thing is crazy.
The Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, which one? The movie?
No,
the 90s
he's been watching
one?
the Broadway film. The recorded version of the anniversary.
As he does. I thought you were talking about the 2000s movie with the girl from Shameless.
Oh, I think about her in...
you know what I'm talking about,
Day
right?
After Tomorrow.
Oh.
She was in that with Dennis Quaid. She was in that one. She gets her leg cut up when they're in the waters of New York and she gets sepsis in her leg. And then the library freezes and they have to go get her antibiotics.
I hate that my Drag Race brain rot, when you said she got sepsis, I heard it like Derek Barry. She got diarrhea.
Oops, I did it again.
She got sepsis.
So fair. I love this look. It's very cool, but it's not really Mirror to me. But it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, no. I'll tell you after all of them. We'll circle back.
Okay. We've got Ginger Johnson, who is mugged down, but she said something about being a sexy slug earthworm.
She loves to, like, when she describes her runway, she loves to mix something glamorous with something silly. Because she says, like, her future look was, like, blah, 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 and a pencil case. And this was, like, futuristic blah, 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 and an earthworm. Also not mirror.
Not mirror, but cool.
Yes, kicking off the armless tee. I mean, it's funny. I'm not, like, obsessed, but it's cute. It's fun.
Yeah. And then last is Michael Maruli, who's in a very loud look to me. But this is also not mirror, it's disco ball.
Okay, clock it. Well, okay, a disco ball is called a mirror ball.
True.
So I feel like that is a little more acceptable.
Clever wordplay.
Clever word. Beautiful gowns. Clever wordplay. I feel like this is more mirrory than, like, I almost said Bosco. Oh
Bosco?
my god. Than Banksy.
I mean, it is.
Than Banksy or Tamara's is to
Yeah.
me. Or like Ginger's.
Certainly more than Ginger's.
But it's not as mirrory as other ones are. Do you know what my favorite, now that we've talked about them all, have you seen, because on season 14, Mirror Mirror was a concept, my absolute favorite and what I always think someone, like, I would love to see do, someone actually did it. Alyssa Hunter's Mirror Mirror look that she brought is literally like the cuntiest thing
the
ever.
Magic mirror.
She is the magic mirror. So for those who are on Patreon, no. Alyssa Hunter's Mirror Mirror look that she brought is basically like a gold bodysuit.
Yo.
But from the bust up, she is like a magic mirror, and she has a mirror, sort of like the illusion of queens when they have a picture frame and they're holding the picture frame in the bust.
Mandy Mango.
Not the Mandy Mango. But she's holding the magic mirror, and it's like, it's smoky, it's fluid, like, because I would love that. But even like the classic Snow White, where you're almost like painted white, like,
ooh, yeah,
sort of like to me that would be very like musical theater, like almost you're in like a black bodysuit with like sort of like a white, like glittered, like, I don't know, but I love the idea of like you are the magic mirror, and it's just like a feminine figure like holding the mirror. Super cool.
That's dope. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I feel like she had a cool runway package for 14. Her unaireds were really cool.
Damn that money gun.
That freaking money gun ruined everything. And then the two that are called safe are Cara and Tamara, which I think they were phenomenal. This really came down to runway, I think.
Yeah, I think it also was fair at least to call them together.
Totally.
Because
if they had been separate, that would have been frustrating.
Yeah, exactly. So at least it was fair to like be like, hey, y'all ain't gonna win, but you didn't do that bad.
Yeah. We've got Ginger getting called as the winner of the challenge. Do you agree?
Yes. Just because, like, the other option... Well, okay, no. I do think that it was either her or Kate. Yeah. And it's funny because, like, the others weren't really humoring Kate as an option.
Totally.
Like, it was between, like, Vicky, Michael, and maybe Ginger. But, like, I don't think Michael or Vicky really had it. Like, especially not Vicky, no offense. But, like, I feel like they both just, like... You can't always just get a win for being dependable. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Like, I think it's someone like Courtney Act, like, she was very dependable, but it was also a showstopper role that she rose to the occasion of. But, like, Michael and Vicky's roles weren't really showstoppers, or at least they didn't make them showstoppers in the way that Kate and Michael... What? Kate and Ginger did. I also think it was just, like, it makes sense because this is sort of, like, the emergence of Ginger. And it kind of starts as like a almost unexpected, like, oh, Ginger. And this like kind of begins like the conquest of Ginger Johnson.
Totally. The conquest. See, I would have loved if Kate had gotten this win because I feel like hers would be a little more unexpected because of the storyline that's been set up. Yeah. And also for me, I'm kind of bored with the storyline of here is a very strong contestant in the role that is the shock breakout, like the Black China, like the Oprah. Yeah. These ones that are meant to be the scene stealing number. I'm kind of bored of that being the winner and so many Rusicals. I want to see someone unexpected win the Rusical.
That's fair. And also, like, okay, because I think Kate winning is sort of like Lady Camden in Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Where it's like you were the anchor, but you also were just really exceptional.
Yeah.
Because, like, yes, Michael was an anchor and dependable, but I think Kate was a bit more of, like a showstopper.
Yeah.
Like Lady Camden in Moulin Rouge, where she's the MC, but she also was just really present and, like, had a lot of great moments. So I could see something like that where it's like, yes, let's also just reward someone who... Because... sometimes queens take roles with the I think of Milk as Celine Dion, where she was like, I was in like 4 out of 5 numbers or whatever. Like, I was on screen this amount of time. Like, that doesn't...
It's stupid.
You know, like... But I do think that kind of is worth something.
Sure.
Like, if you're on for longer and you are consistent the entire time you're there, like, I feel like that is worth acknowledging and, like, praising. So, I do think Kate should get bonus points for being the role I think is on screen the most because she's kind of the MC. Yeah. It's like her and Michael are there the most and have the most lines. So, like, that is worth recognizing.
Totally. I was flashing to just now Cookie Cunty in France, who didn't end up winning the Rusical even though she was in every scene.
And it was like, oh, well, and especially, I mean, even for someone like Cookie, because obviously, like, Kate, you knew was going to do great. Yeah. But someone like Cookie, too, where it's like, you just were, like, really solid and, like, didn't falter the whole time. Right. And I was really impressed by that. Like, I think that is just as, it's sort of like a marathon versus sprint thing.
Totally.
I don't remember who brought that up during these episodes. One of them talked about how the competition is a marathon, not a sprint. That's why I'm thinking about
Kate
it.
Who brought that up?
Maybe so.
Sounds like a Kate thing
but
to say.
It's very much that same idea that they talked about, where it's like, it's not just about what you can do in a short while, but like what you do over the course of time. And I think that is worth recognizing.
I think it's almost more impressive to be steady for a really long period of time rather than get to kind of just stand there and hang out, emote a little bit, and then you get to break out in your role and then go disappear again.
Because don't you want to reward stamina as a professional and as a performer, someone who can who can be on stage for an extended period of time and never falter.
Right. And always be solid. Every single time they're always cutting faces, they're emoting, they're anchoring the scene. I agree with you. I think this would have been a good story week for Kate. Next up we have and then the finale. What am I doing right now? My brain is breaking. Rue calls it Dee Dee and Banksy as the bottom 2. Do you agree?
Yes, definitely Dee Dee.
For Dee Dee, for sure. She was miserable.
Dee Dee-licious for sure.
Vicky Vivacious and Dee Dee-licious would have been my bottom 2.
Whoa.
I would have saved Banksy. I would have thrown her a lifeline.
Who was the bottom 3 with them?
I didn't.
No, there wasn't one.
Down. I think everybody else was high.
It was 5. Which is even worse. When there's not even a third. Because everyone did do really good. But they didn't even give like a third low. It was clear who the bottoms were going to be. I think Dee Dee did do the worst of the night. But I will be fair. I don't think Banksy did great. She should have really knocked it out of the park as that villain role. But I think she just kind of like stuttered a bit.
Yeah, I hear that. And they lip sync to I Dreamed a Dream by Susan Boyle.
Girl, that Susan Boyle version worked me out. I know Susan Boyle's not going to tune in, so I feel much more comfortable besmirching Susan Boyle's name than any drag queen. I feel bad discrediting the dolls. Susan Boyle's rich. She can take it.
Totally.
Girl, why the fuck do we do the Susan Boyle version?
I'm saying.
Girl, I didn't want to hear it. I was worn out the second I heard her voice.
You were ready for it to be over.
I hated it. I like this song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
This because I thought of the Memory lip sync with Taste.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
And Miss Valentine, rest in peace,
R.I.P.
diva. It was iconic. Taste was mugged down, just serving diva like in those like close-up shots. And Dee Dee did really good.
She was great.
And I think those shots, especially with the mirrors around her, were really cool. But the Susan Boyle version fucking sucked. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not Simon Cowell. I'm not here to like give you my golden buzz or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I would have rather had the Anne Hathaway version even.
Totally.
Like, I don't know. I don't.
It did. It was booty butt.
I don't. It was Susan Boyle booty butt. I don't know what the like iconic theater version of it is.
Yeah.
But like any sort of theatrical recording of it would have been preferred for me over the Susan Boyle version. This ain't X Factor diva. I was not living.
I wonder if her version was just cheaper. Because, you know, licensing and all that, there's certain songs that are more expensive than others. Covers are cheaper.
Have you seen the memes about the Susan Boyle rebrand?
The hashtag?
Just like her being like cunty now. Have you seen any of that?
No, I was going to ask you if you've seen the hashtag.
What's the hashtag? Wait. This is coming back to me.
It's the one that's all in caps.
Yes! Susan Anal Bum Party.
Sus
the
anal
Susan
bum.
Album Party.
Susan Album Party, but it's Sus Anal Bum Party.
No, because people were crashing out because she like released music recently and she was trying to do some sort of like puss rebrand, but it was like
in a velour tracksuit.
It was Susan Boyle looking like Violet Beauregard's mom. Looking like Missy Pyle in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, dead ass. In like a bob and like a Juicy Couture tracksuit.
I'm dead. I'm dead right now.
Oh god, yeah.
No, I have not seen that. So she's like trying to feel her puss deep down in her soul.
She's trying to be Meghan Trainor. Megan Schumbrud. She's trying to be Megan Schumbrud.
I was just watching her lip syncing to Express Yourself with Room the other day.
Oh, God.
So delightful. Dee Dee is called as safe and Banksy is out.
Rough.
I hate this.
Okay, I was so busy shitting on Susan Boyle. The lip sync was crazy, but it was like, when it was like the sort of like dramatic crescendo and Banksy just turns around and shows them her ass, like I was dying and RuPaul laughing, like
she was like, so unserious.
She was like, I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, and she like turns around and just shows them her little flat butt, like her little flat booty butt during the emotional crescendo of the song.
I'm dead. I'm so dead. No, you're right. You're right. She was playing it so small, too. Everything she did was tiny, like her booty.
I dreamed a dream of booty butt.
I dreamed a dream that my booty was bigger. And Vicky was over there just chomping up everything, chewing on the scenery, chewing on the set, chewing on the queens, and just Banksy was like Delta lip syncing to the bangle.
To the bangle,
like, just so small.
Banksy was the cake left out in the rain.
We'll never get that recipe again.
Again.
Like, again.
Stop.
I would love to see her come back for Versus the World or All Stars.
Oh, yeah. I think she would chew.
Shoot compulsory that she comes back. And we move to episode 6, the Snatch Game. And the room is full of regrets because Vicky delusionally thinks she should have won. Cara and Tamara regret switching places. And they're like, we could have won. And the whole room is literally like, Kate Butch who?
Kate, we didn't see it for you, but I'm glad you see it for yourself.
She's so like, but wait, I'm here, girls, and I did really good. I feel great about my performance. And they're like, who are you? When did you get here?
Literally.
How long have you been here? Rue comes in and tells the queens that they're going to be playing in the Snatch Game because they're at the halfway point. And there's not really a lot to talk about in between, so let's jump into these characters. Let's just jump right on in. We have Ginger Johnson playing Dame Barbara Cartland.
Didn't know who she was.
Me either.
but I thought she did good. I mean, it's sort of the like my closest point of reference, low vibrational, is Ben doing Maggie Smith. The sort of like, I think there's sort of the two ways it can go. And it's like, I think this is the successful route of like older woman, like sort of like posh or like funny older woman.
Sure.
And then the like unsuccessful route, I think of something like Lawrence doing, Lawrence doing.
You're not wrong.
What is her name? The woman, Madame Potts.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name right now, but it's up here. It's floating.
Madame Pomfrey or whatever. Yeah,
Madame Pomfrey.
She has a hilarious name. Whatever it is.
Whatever that woman's name is, I could look it up real quick.
But yeah, it's sort of like that where it's like, I think that there is a lot of chance for success in doing like the older woman who just kind of makes you laugh in the like unhinged things she says. It's almost like Carol Channing as a posh woman.
Miriam Margolis.
Miriam Gargoyles, yes. Gorgiles.
Damons!
Miriam Gorgiles.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's sort of like that, where it's like it can either be like kind of like cringy and rough, or it can be really funny.
Yeah.
And I think hers was definitely the successful route.
I think for me, comedic wise, it didn't tickle my comedy pickle, but what I will say in her defense, she was very well studied in the art of RuPaul.
Yes.
Snatch Game is the most overt, where you are not appealing to the judges at all. You are only appealing to Ru in that moment. Your only person you need to impress is Ru in that moment. And that's true of every challenge, but especially Snatch Game.
And, okay, so I will say, something I appreciate about Ginger, I think she's a very talented comedian in the sense that she is very good at tailoring her comedy to who she's giving it
Her
to.
audience.
Because some comedians are very much like, they do their comedy that is like for this venue.
They're bits that are canned.
Yeah. Some people are more of a porch person or a bike person. I think,
and that's called a callback.
Yeah, Ginger's more of a bike person, but no, I feel like Ginger is very good at like, she knows what is funny to RuPaul.
Yeah,
and she does the things that are funny to RuPaul when she's in front of RuPaul. But even like when she's in confessionals, like she's very funny and relatable, but in a way that just feels more like funny audience proxy, getting along with like who she's even talking to in the confessional room. She's trying to make the producer laugh. Yes, like she just very much has a good like adaptive sense of comedic timing and like impression, which I enjoy. Yeah,
and I think on that level she was very strong because she understood I'm appealing to Ru. Yeah, it's kind of like a Jinx. The way to get Ru going is to have a setup that's a little longer, that's got a nice little joke right in the middle that sets up, I'm about to give it to you. And then you finish really hard. That's kind of surprising. And I feel like that's exactly what we saw here with Ginger.
Yeah.
Ginger Minj does the same thing. She's very good at understanding what Ru wants to laugh at.
Yeah.
Then we've got Cara as Diane Warwick. You said the joke before we started recording. Do you want to help me egg LaToya's car?
And she said, no, that's my friend. I won't. Because she asked if she wanted to egg her car. And she said, well, I would never. That's my friend. But that won't stop me from egging her house. But I think about, I don't know if you ever watch Race Chaser, but there's sort of a long-standing joke that Alaska hates LaToya Jackson.
Oh my God, really?
Yes, because LaToya talked shit about her when LaToya was a judge on her season.
Right.
She said something like not so nice about Alaska, and Alaska's like
fuming about
consistently hated LaToya, like jokingly on the pod since then.
That's so fair.
And so, like, I just always think of LaToya, like, I think of Alaska as, like, the campaign of the, like, we hate LaToya Jackson fan club.
That's me with Mayhem. You know what? I've said it before. It's fine. Enough people know. That's so funny. When we get to Versus the World, that first episode, I'm just letting you know now, I laughed when she got eliminated.
You're going to be laughing like her during the talent show.
And then Mayhem went home, and I won't be able to stop laughing. But yeah, I thought she was funny, Cara, not Mayhem. I think that there were a couple flat bits that Rue was trying to help so bad getting her pumped back up, and Cara was just not catching the ball.
Yes, and I think it was also interesting because Cara, when she told, because she didn't even know this when she picked the character, when she told RuPaul that she was doing Diane Warwick, she found out in the process that RuPaul's a huge fan, and like I think she said she listens to her every day.
Yeah.
And then she asked Cara what her favorite songs were, and Cara could only name one, which I guess was her most popular. But even to me in the moment, it almost felt like RuPaul being like, oh, I'm really excited to volley with Diane Warwick, the character.
Yeah.
I want to see if you're bringing it.
Yeah.
It almost felt like she was kind of screening her ahead of time.
Totally. Like, how much knowledge do you have? How much can I play with you right now?
Because it was very much giving like, this is someone I'm a huge fan of. I love this person. I would love to volley with someone who can give a great impersonation of this person because I love this person.
It was like Rue with Raja, to bring it back to LaToya again. Like, Rue was so excited.
I was like,
not Madame.
I hate her.
Not Tyra.
I was thinking of Tyra, sorry.
It's like that, where Rue was so excited that LaToya was going to be on Snatch Game and
Yes.
was kind of pre-screening Raja, like, how well do you know my best friend?
Yes.
Like, do you know her well enough?
Yeah, so I think it was very much that, and I think Cara did fine. And I think she made me laughing with the like, "Are you filming me with this camera here?" And she like you could see her like pointing at the camera in first person. It was so funny. But like, I think RuPaul was just very much looking forward to volleying with her and probably expected more.
And was trying to throw a lot at her.
Yeah.
And then we got Kate Butch as Kate Bush. Her Cockney accent was hilarious. I was immediately locked in.
I mean,
so
like,
dumb.
her approach to it was funny of just being like, just irreverent. Like, it's almost like how a American would do a British person.
Completely.
And I kind of loved that.
Me
like,
too.
I thought it was funny.
It was very funny. And you like Kate Bush, right?
I do.
You enjoy how kooky and conceptual she is, you mentioned before.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually a fan of her music. It was funny because, like, I hate that I actually, like, know the song she's referencing. Like, Cloud Busting's one of my favorite Kate Bush songs. Like, I don't know. Kate Bush is funny. All yours, babushka. Like, she's just an unwell little woman.
Yeah.
She's sort of like British Bjork. But, like, a little more folky.
Totally.
But I think that her approach was very funny.
It was. I found Kate absolutely charming. Then we've got Tamara as Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire.
As a person from the South.
As also that, too. I think what's interesting is whenever you do a comedian, and I will bring this up too later on with, who was it? It was Michael, right? I think when you do a comedian who's got famous characters, it's kind of smart to pull someone from their repertoire to reference and have that be your comedy point of view. Because when comedians are they're so tough. There's so many sets they've done. There's so many jokes. And you could spread yourself really thin and try to grab all of those jokes, but then you might not be funny. So focusing it and channeling it a little more, I think that's a good avenue to go. I just don't know if Mrs. Doubtfire is the character I would have picked. Because besides the hello, what is funny about, in a comedy setting like the Snatch Game and improv, about doing Mrs. Doubtfire?
Well, and I get what you mean of, like, it's definitely smart to have, like, if you're going to do a comedian, like, anchor yourself in, like, an era or, like, a certain amount of material. But I almost feel like doing a comedian would make more sense to do the sort of, like, trying to think of an example. I can only think of Bob, but I'm trying to think of, like, one of the queens where they switch their character, like, mid-Snatch Game and it shows the clips of them, like, changing. But, like, do a comedian and then, like, change characters from the comedian. I mean,
it's what
Michael
Bosco
did that.
It's
or
what
like
Bosco did in the
Bosco,
most recent All-Stars. But that wasn't funny.
Yeah,
But that was Bosco's fault.
But it's, like, kind of like tuning in and out of different material from that comedian. Like, that definitely could work. But, I mean, Mrs. Doubtfire was definitely, like, a very specific anchor for her, but then even that was not her anchor.
No, but it made Rue laugh because it was stupid.
Well, because then, like, when RuPaul was talking to her in the workroom, she asked if she could do a Southern accent. So she did this sort of like Vanjie-esque voice that really made RuPaul laugh.
Yeah.
So then she incorporated. But this Snatch Game was some craziness from start to finish, because she asked something about like the man in her. I don't remember what the prompt was, but there was something about a man, and then she was like, "Oh, there's a man in me," and she like did that like deep voice, and it did not make RuPaul laugh at all.
Right.
And then she's like, "Oh, I don't know what that was." It's like immediately cheating out, like, "Oh, sorry, like I don't know what that was. I'm so sorry."
Which that did get Ru laughing.
Yes, but then like she kept like switching.
The accent kept switching. The voice inflections kept switching.
I keep in my brain, like I keep hearing her just going, "Ooh, chow," in that weird voice, like as Mrs. Doubtfire was crazy.
It was nuts.
It was sort of giving so evil Heidi N Closet's stand-up routine at the cookout, where she's like doing all of her family members.
The
like
lair of hell.
It was sort of like that channeled through Tamara's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Totally. That's dark-sided and evil. That's like layer number 2 or 3 of cringe Drag Race hell for me.
Yeah.
That's up there. It's one of the top ones.
It's like the 7
down.
people you meet in heaven or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's like, you have to like conquer that evil and like go through that, and like, you have to like watch it in a dark room with noise canceling headphones,
And you can't cringe.
with like Clockwork Orange, like your eyes like held open, and you just like sort of like weep uncontrollably, and then like you move on to the next stage.
My 7th layer is Jimbo's meat thing, that meat mime from
But it's
First
sort of
World.
like a 4D experience, like in the deepest layer of hell, you're there.
And Jimbo's throwing meat at
You're
me.
like strapped to a chair, and it's like,
If I want to survive, I can't
have you ever
cry.
seen Hostel?
No.
Okay. Redacted. But it's like, like you just like, you wake up in a room and it's just like you're strapped in, and then like it's almost like
It's like the Bugs Life
it's almost like an
experience.
interrogation room. Oh my gosh, it's tough being a bug. Stop. But like,
But it's Jimbo there.
Jimbo
in that
just
full-
comes in and she's like, "Are you hungry, Mama?"
Oh,
and she just
God.
starts throwing meat at you
and keeps saying, "Oh wow," and throwing meat at me, and I can't throw up or cry or close my eyes.
Yeah.
And that's how I'll survive hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, Heidi's is up there somewhere. Heidi's is definitely in the top layer for me. I've thought about my cringe layer of hells before, and that's up there. Anyways, I think that Snatch Game and roasts are not places for character studies. I think it's okay if you want to do a character, but a character study is something different. And I did not like this.
Yeah, and it's like
Macaulay.
it's one of the things where it's like that's better for an individualized performance where you're the only one there. And actually, yes, this Mrs. Doubtfire is very much along the same lines as Miss Lettuce Diva doing Macaulay Culkin.
Or Alyssa as Joan.
Yeah, but I feel like it is so. I was thinking about that too. It is so Scarlet Harlot doing
It is.
Macaulay, because it feels like it's just there to make RuPaul laugh, and it holds no value otherwise.
Right. And that's, I don't know. That's not really what Snatch Game is supposed to be, but that's what it is. You're only there to make Ru laugh. So if you figure out a way to touch that part of her Cocomelon brain, you did it.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Next up, we have Dee Dee as Lady Colin Campbell.
Doesn't everyone collect bugs?
In the mug, is she giving you, because she's giving it to me, Little Ms. Cracker? Like a Little Ms in the mug. But out of Drag Ms.
Stop.
Season 10 Ms. To me, it was. I just feel like the whole time, the jokes went nowhere.
The jokes went nowhere. It was interesting because, like, when she was talking about it in the workroom, it was between this and Julia Fox, who was just emerging in the pop culture zeitgeist at the time.
Oh.
Because they were talking about, like, oh, she, like, has had a couple things, like, she's gone viral. Like, this was when Julia Fox was just becoming a thing. And I feel like now she's, like, kind of, like, a mainstay in, like, contemporary pop culture. But she was going back and forth, and she was like, well, I feel like RuPaul would know who Julia Fox is, but not Lady C. And then she presented it to RuPaul, and RuPaul had no idea who Julia Fox was, but she knew who Lady C was. But then I didn't know who Lady C was.
I didn't either.
It was not giving. It was also very much like this was rooted in, it was sort of like when Kitty Scott Claus did Gemma Collins.
Oh, uh-huh.
But that in and of itself was extremely grounded in specifically her big brother
Right.
tenure.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're this character, but you're specifically, I mean, I guess it's Mrs. Doubtfire, but it's like
Totally.
you're specifically this character in this
exact scenario.
Yes.
Mm.
So she was only Lady C in this I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Jungle Puss.
Floating that as an alternate episode title. And then we've got Vicky Vivacious as Fanny Craddock, who is apparently a famous TV cook. I think this was supposed to be the same vein as what Ella Day did with Nigella. Like, I think she was trying to go for that same energy and just missed every single mark.
Well, and like, I will say, I don't think her angle to me was funny because her whole thing was she was doing this like cook who is not around anymore. I mean, like, I don't know who she is, so I'm thinking I'm doing Julia Childs, but
Right.
if Julia Childs nowadays had to deal with vegans and dairy restrictions and whatever and hating it, and I'm like, is that funny?
It's a TikTok skit.
Well, I mean, I guess that is like a certain type of like funny, like people like hating like vegans and like dietary restrictions and stuff.
This would
whatever.
work for the Slation Royale format, where you can make your own video as that character. This would be funny in that format.
It's almost like, sorry, Devil Wears Prada 2 spoilers, where she's like, oh, I can't say that.
Oh,
It's almost like if you're doing a cooking video, you're like, wait, I can't cook with that. Wait, I can't use that ingredient. Wait, I
Right.
can't use cheese. Wait, I can't use heavy cream. Like,
I can't use bread.
I feel like there, literally, yes, I feel like there is a funny there of it's like you're just trying to cook like the most basic recipe.
Yeah.
But this like producer keeps coming in your ear and being like, wait, you can't use that. Like,
Yeah.
there's dietary restrictions, like blah blah blah, like whatever. Like, I feel like that is kind of funny, but just
Totally.
being like hateful and like shitting on like I hate vegans and like I hate like people who like whose bodies can't process gluten. Like, I don't know. Like,
As someone who can't process gluten, I also hate my body.
if you shit yourself because you eat bread, I hate you. Like, I don't know. Like, but even like she didn't like, I don't know. There weren't a lot of jokes.
No.
It was just one of those things where it's like being hateful to be funny, which is like not funny to me.
Not
I
on
mean,
Drag
I am a
Race.
hateful person, but I
we
was
could do it in a funny way. I mean,
Well,
maybe
thank
at the
you.
smell. Sorry. I think, again, this would have been great in the Slation Royale format, where you can control the flow entirely of your comedy on your own. You have
Yeah.
every single opportunity. And especially with that POV of it being a political advertisement,
Yes.
that you make it that you're campaigning to eliminate vegans, eliminate people who are allergic to gluten, who don't like dairy, and like you're
Yes.
constantly like trying to show your cooking that you can't do now. Do you want to be like me?
Yeah, well, that, and I think even with that, I think the idea was they're not fish out of water, but sort of the idea of like someone from a different time plopped into now and the friction that comes with just like them being them and how that goes against how we are now. But she was almost too in on the joke for that to land.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was a little rough. And you could tell she was very in her head doing it too.
Right. Well, and also too with this type of character, it's very reliant on your scene partner lobbying the right jokes at you. If your whole goal is that you hate what modern cooking is, you're relying on the host giving you and feeding you that information first so that you can then hate it and send
Yeah.
it back to them. But Rue is not going to necessarily do that for you.
Clock that tea.
She might, if she likes you and if she wants you to win, she might help you out. But, I mean, there have been plenty of queens who come in and their POV is like, oh, I'm a dead celebrity. And Rue just doesn't connect with that at all. Rue doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And then we've got Michael Maruli as Catherine Tate.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Hated it.
Did you?
Hated it.
What did you think about this in comparison to what Viv did? Because Viv did Nan for season 7 of All Stars.
She did. Oh gosh,
And Nan
it's
was
so
fine.
hard. Nan was fine. I don't like this Catherine Tate character as much. I like Nan more, and I liked Michael's second character.
I love Derek.
Derek is fucking hilarious.
I wish that she was Derek the whole time.
As a gay man, like, I just think that character is so funny. Like,
And you think I'm a fudge packer?
Yeah.
Not me, oh my.
how
Very dare you.
Like, I don't
So
know.
good.
I think that it is so much funnier.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. I don't really remember that nurse character much. And what she was doing, I did not live for with the like snorting and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like not, to me, my favorite like Catherine Tate character.
It's a character study.
I mean, like, the gay man is definitely like the funniest one.
Yeah.
Nan is super funny. And then like the other ones that are funny to me are more so like the one-off sort of ones. Like,
yeah, totally.
I don't remember if you remember the one where she was like a posh family and then they got a nanny that was like from like a different like area of
Yes.
London.
I do
or,
remember
like,
Jake
or
showing me
from-
that.
And it was just like it was like a horror movie, like
Yes.
a thriller. Like, I don't know. She's so funny.
Catherine Tate's hilarious.
But also I'm like, that's the thing is I'm almost mad. I'm like, just be Catherine Tate.
Totally.
Like, this woman is so fucking funny. Just be the woman. Like, just be the woman.
Snatch Game
episode
solid
title.
advice. Just be a woman.
Episode title, just be the woman.
Just be the woman. No, you're right, though. Because Catherine Tate is very funny. You could literally play her as Donna Noble.
I mean, right. Yeah.
And that's funny. Because everything she does is observationally stupid.
Yeah.
But she's brilliant at the same time. And that's the layered part about Catherine Tate that I think does work for Michael. Michael is smart, but Michael knows how to do that drag queen stupid thing that
Yes.
works in nightclubs, that works for Rue. And I think that's why the Derek character was so funny. I wish that she had been Derek the whole time. She could have won.
Derek Barry.
Derek Barry. And after the Snatch Game, Vicky and Dee Dee are feeling terrible, while the rest of the room are like, I had such a fun time. That was great. Loved that.
I mean, at least they were self-aware.
I love a self-aware diva. And I really feel like, besides them in this challenge, every challenge so far, the groups have been solid. They've been great in these weeks.
It's usually splitting hairs for the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vicky and Dee Dee could tell they were almost the only clear bottoms of the group.
Mm-hmm. It was like the challenge that they did, the sit-down discussion challenges. Everybody did good except for that last group.
The love group.
The love group. But, I mean, even then, they weren't all bad. Well,
You were just as shit as me, babes.
yeah. They weren't as bad as they could have been.
Yeah.
They was not good. And like here, it's like, yeah, Vicky and Dee Dee were bad, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. They're not bombing in the way that the US queens are bombing.
Yeah, they're not Snooki wanna smush smush.
Oh, that is also a cringe layer of hell for me.
Yeah.
But it's her doing that and then Jeremy going, give it twirl, give it twirl, give it twirl.
And it's that, and then it's the spice. Yeah.
That's definitely
Yeah.
there too. It's just a layer of Snatch Game is my cringe layer of hell. I have to walk through each performance. It's like a hallway with photos. Really easy. I just have to walk by them and observe them.
But it's like Super Mario 64 when
Yeah.
you try to go up to the Bowser room, but it's the infinite stairs.
Yeah.
And you're just like constantly going up, and you never make it up to the top, and it's just pictures of cringe.
And I have to finish each terrible Snatch Game first before I can move on.
Yeah, literally.
Liminal space.
Individually conquer them, yeah.
And our runway category is called Heart On. I really love this runway as well. They knocked it out. But my two favorites,
Yes.
Cara and Michael.
Ooh.
Holy smokes. I really love what Michael did with this black chained up heart. It's super avant-garde.
Chained up heart.
A heart that's chained up. I like that it's another armless look.
I know.
Trends.
Trend alert.
Trend
no
alert.
arms.
And I just think that it's a cool concept. You can look at it in a lot of different ways. It looks like an art installation. Like you'd walk up to it and go, oh, look at that giant heart with the chains on it. And then your mind could wander 100 different ways about why it looks like that, what the story is. And then I know that Kara's under outfit is a little simple, but I really like this demon kind of heart creature.
Yeah.
The heart hair is so cool. I love that it looks like something bit into it and like took a bite out of it.
Yeah, I kind of am tracking with you on both of those. Michael was giving me like Heartless.
Very
I don't remember what they're called, the dark side creature that's like the orb with like the chains on it.
Oh yeah,
Sort of giving that. It was giving the Heartless in the Beauty and the Beast level that like guards that door.
I think those are dark sides, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Obscure Hello Project and Kingdom Hearts references. That's like another part of the checklist for every episode.
Absolutely.
And then I agree. I really liked Kara's because like not usually because there's not a heart on runway every season, but like a category like this, I was expecting something like like a vampire or a zombie. Like I was expecting like like what?
Oh God, there's brain rot coming.
No, like what Carrie Colby did, but like fierce. Like like when she had the heart and she ate it. But like if that was like better.
What about when Victoria Shakespeare squeezed her heart juice all over herself?
She should have stayed at home because now she's doing better alone.
Throwing up right now.
That just makes you cringe because I'm thinking of barbecue, like literally like shaking. Like pearl smashing as she lip synced to that song, and
barrel
then,
rolling,
and then barrel rolling. Yes, across the stage.
I think we talked about that lip sync last week. It's still in my brain. I can't get over it.
It's so rough.
Okay, but I want to say, I don't know what the word is. Segueing her. Those lip syncs in Germany, I watched all of them over again because they're so good. Those are some of the best lip syncs across any franchise, hands down. Every one of those could have been a double save, except for the Break My Heart. That was bad. Was there anyone else that stood out to you in a positive or a negative way?
For the heart runway, honestly, I will be honest. Honestly, I will be honest. It was a bit underwhelming.
For some of them, yeah.
Like, I can't say it was my favorite, but I kind of loved the absurdity of Ginger.
Oh, yeah.
As, like, just, like, a heart.
An aorta.
Aorta?
Is that not what the tubes are? I thought that's what the tubes are.
That is the term. It just sounds wild.
Something sexy. Like an areola.
Areola's closer, though. Areola Grande.
Areola Grande. New drag queen name. Yeah, I agree. I think the absurdity of it is fun. I just hate how it's split. I'm like, what in the bypass surgery happened here?
Stop.
And then you can see the titty right in the middle. I didn't like that. So before we get into the critiques and the tops and bottoms, there's not going to be a quiz for this episode or for this franchise, but for a Thailand 3 fun fact, I'll give you one rather than make you guess anything. So there's a runway theme that's called Love is Blind.
Like the TV show?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think they were meant to do like actually blind looks or something.
Blind, like actually blind.
This is one of my favorite looks from Nane Sphera. It's so dope.
Cute.
It's really sick.
I mean, like, that's kind of like, when I hear that category, I'm picturing, like, almost, like, hearts over the eyes.
Yeah.
Like, heart explosion, like, wearing, like, almost, like, glasses or, like, a headpiece that covers the vision, where it's,
totally.
like, hearts and, like, love iconography, like, all over. I don't know.
Frankie Wongo was, like, a blind mother who was, like, holding her baby, walking down the runway and was doing this sick, like... She would reach out like the Rihanna hand to the camera in the panel and kept doing that and just trying to draw them in.
Not the Rihanna hand.
And then our diva Godland decided to put the heart pleat in the front. That was really sick too.
Gorge.
But this is the runway where another Gigi is wearing Naomi's lip sync outfit from the Adrenaline. I don't know if it's the exact one, but it looks like it.
Give me one shot.
One shot of Adrenaline. And then I want you to tell me what you think is going on with this runway here. This is the exact same category. What do you think is going on there?
Is that Siam?
That is Siam Pussy.
Siam Percy.
Mm-hmm. What do you think's happening there?
It's giving like what's it called? Is the term like ring girl? Like the person that like at like WWE, like the person that holds up the scores between like matches. What are those called? You know what I'm talking about?
I know
She's
what
giving
you
like
mean.
ring girl, but like for like how do I say this? Like for like an altar.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. Because she's, for context, for anyone that is not watching the visuals on YouTube, she's in a bra and panty, and then she's holding a plate of food, and then has like a traditional tie hat in her other hand.
She looks like she's gonna do like WWE scorecards at a temple.
Completely. For the gods.
Yeah, for the gods.
For the gods.
For
It's
the
a
gods.
self-love runway because she loves herself. Uh-huh. Look at it again. She went home this week.
Wait.
She went home that week. It was rough, Jess. It was rough. Because I loved Siam in this season. And
What is that? I thought it was a plate of food.
It's
What is
food.
that? Oh, it is a plate
It's
of food.
food.
But is that not a monarch butterfly on the front of it?
yeah, I could not tell you what's going on with this. And she had to lip sync in that hair. It was all in her face.
Do you like a monarch butterfly on your plate of food like me?
I love to eat a monarch butterfly at the temple where the temple girl is holding up the scorecards for the gods.
That is crazy.
Isn't it?
That is so crazy.
Yeah, it is. So that's your Thailand fun fact for today. So we get into the critiques. Ginger is called as the winner. Do you agree?
I think it could have been, well, yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, definitely not Tamara. And then who's... I mean, Kate maybe, but I think Kate was more deserving of a win last week than this week. Kate was, like, a weird, like... Kate was almost, like, low safe this week. Or, sorry, low high.
Yeah.
You know how, like, when a girl is, like, in the top, but the critiques are, like, all negative?
Yeah, because Michelle says something like, you have a tendency to tear away to not so great outfits.
Not so good. And even like when it was just them, they were talking about her and they're like, she was really funny, but she's yet to emerge. And I'm like, she literally is in the top. Like, why?
Yeah, she emerged last week.
Like, there were like critiques about her were like almost negative when they were talking about her. So like, she was kind of like a weird, like low top. So I feel like
it was an obligatory top placement.
Yeah, and I would not have been happy if Tamara had won.
No, I would have
even
been
though they were
fuming.
living for it. So I mean, I get it for Ginger in that sense.
Yeah, that's why I think that Kate should have won last week. Ginger could have won this week. I think we experienced this on we experienced this on a lot of seasons where the front runner suddenly just starts racking up wins, and it's a little frustrating because it's like your wins could have been distributed differently.
Yeah. It's like I get you want to reward them or like acknowledge them, but maybe it's not their week.
Mm-hmm. I think also, I mean, I would have liked Michael to have gotten a win at some point. I don't know if maybe this was the week for it, but
Fair.
I don't know.
Totally fair.
Didi and Vicky then have to lip sync to Heartbreak on Hold by Alexandra Burke. I think it is so undeniable that Didi just burns up that stage when she's there.
She's a great lip syncer.
She's a fabulous lip syncer. And Vicky stood no shot.
Vicky really, I don't know what she was doing that lip sync, but I don't know. She's kind of like, she's doing that thing where they just kind of like give intensity. And it's like, this isn't the song for that. Like, you need to move.
Like, move.
Like, move.
She seems sad, yeah?
She was going through it this episode because even Michelle called her. She's like, I can tell you're like going through it.
Yeah.
Because she was nervous. She knew she was going to be critiqued, but I just feel like she was burdened.
I wonder if this was a Malaysia situation where a producer went up and said, hey, if anything you want to say, do it today.
This is your week. Yeah, this is the week to do it.
And so then she just got in her head about that. And, you know, I remember at the time, because Dee Dee's called safe. I remember at the time of this airing, and I think this was before I had a more expanded idea of Drag Race and what it is. I was really frustrated that Dee Dee was progressing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was fuming about it, and I remember being very unhappy. But now watching it back, I'm like, oh no, she deserved to keep going.
It makes sense.
It makes total sense.
And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, she's not doing the best in the challenges, but like she is a very tenacious competitor where it's like, obviously she always brings in the lip syncs. She's a great performer, but it's like, even with the panto challenge, with this challenge, like she's trying.
Yeah,
she's not doing well,
but she's
trying.
Yeah, totally. And that she is eliminated. We move to the last one we're covering today, Melodrama Rama episode 7, where the girls are gagged about Vicky being eliminated. Because I think they saw her as an endgamer. She won the first challenge.
She was the first badge winner, and I think she's been a very consistent presence. So, yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I feel like I saw a final that was like, I probably would have said Cara, Vicky, and Michael.
Totally.
Ginger was not there until later in the picture. And I mean, like, even someone like Tamara, like, it makes sense, but she could have also been like here or there.
She seemed like a mid out to me.
Yeah. But like I definitely saw Vicky and Cara, the top 2 of the first episode, both in the finale, and them going, spoilers, one after the other is really crazy.
It's crazy. This doesn't happen very much. And I love the excitement of that.
It's a major shakeup.
Yeah. I think watching it back, that's what I'm really liking about this season. It's unexpected in the way that Canada's Drag Race Season 3 is unexpected. Because you would look at that and think Boom Boom's going to be a finalist. You would look at that and think Giselle's an early out because how bad her first week was.
Yeah.
You'd think that Fierce was maybe earlier mid out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that Kimmy was going to go all the way to the end. And then it starts to shape up and it's just exciting from start to finish.
Yes.
Because like you're always on your toes. So the team starts coining... Kate coins the term Whinger Johnson because she now has 3 badges. And they very speedily move to the puppet challenge, which is still on hiatus in the US, but they've picked up in UK.
I feel like you're seeing why they discontinue it.
It's bad.
Like, it's a reminder because I feel like the final puppet challenges and even the ongoing ones in other seasons, it's like, well, only 1 or 2 people do good. But it's sort of like that building issue of like only 1 or 2 people are funny.
Yeah.
And all the other ones, like not only are they not funny, but you're seeing people like actively like freeze up or like awkwardly like try and like stumble through it.
Totally.
It's rough.
It really is. And I don't understand why. This should be funny.
It's something about the being 2 people. Comedy, the like talking for yourself and talking as another voice and having to create like a back and forth almost. I feel like that trips people up.
Yeah. I think that's why Ginger did so well because she kind of handled it in the route of a kidster TV show. She was like, who's that knocking? Is that the world's ugliest woman? No, it's Kate Butch.
Immediate with the redirect was so funny because you
funny.
think that it's going to be a joke about her being the world's ugliest woman. No, it's Kate Butch. That already was funny, but like the prepared material was really great. Even the like, Kate, we all know your name, you don't have to wear a badge, and she's like, well, it's the only badge I've got. Like there's just like little they're little bits and they were so canned.
Third Sugar and Spice reference. I think too what was smart about her humor is that she framed it as Kate is on her way to the Snatch Game. So she's literally knocking to come into this little kidster show that Ginger's hosting. And she's like, hey, I'm on the way to the Snatch Game. I got this branch and it's not a prop, it's a crutch. And then she has to go to the Snatch Game. So she leaves. And then Ginger's got a great avenue to introduce her into the room and then to send her on her way to Snatch Game.
Yeah. And
it was smart.
It is almost sort of topical because it's recent. I feel like it's smart to play with like something that just happened and is fresh in people's memories.
Yeah. I was gagged that Kate was funny. I was sure that she was going to knock it out. And she just had nothing. But also she had Dee Dee. Dee Dee's not funny.
Yeah, but I mean, Ginger was kind of the only funny one in general. They were all pretty rough.
You could see Rue deciding if she wanted to send them all home right in that moment.
Literally, trapdoor.
Could I get rid of all of you at once? And Rue announces that they're going to do a maxi that's based on acting challenges kind of in the similar vein. 2 women are pining over a third man. A third man. So hateful. A third
Shade.
character.
Deep twisted shade.
Deep twisted shade. They're all pining over a dude, essentially. Yeah. And they're trying to get his attention. So we have footballers' wags, which you explained is wives and girlfriends. I had no idea.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be like anthropomorphic, like dogs or cats or something.
Zoomorphs or animorphs, yeah.
Zootopia. And then Holdark, which is a period drama. And then Femmerdale, which is a saucy soap.
I felt so uncultured because it was like, I feel like I should know what these are trying to, like, what these titles. But I was like, I didn't know what Femmerdale or Holdark were.
Yeah.
Is it Poldark? Briardale? I don't know.
Is it Riverdale?
Not
No.
Riverdale.
That's not right.
Not on the CW, girl. Oh, no. Not Veronica Mars.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, it's just a problem of the cultural parodies is that we're not a part of those cultures, so we're going to inherently be a little disconnected from them. But I think that okay, I want to jump ahead. What I found interesting is that Tamara ends up with Dee Dee. They're paired together. I don't like their skit at all, and I'll air out my grievance when we get there. But they needed a lot of help, and it showed them constantly fumbling. And we've talked about this before, things matter until they don't.
Yeah.
The recording process matters until it doesn't. Michelle had to help them a lot, and that didn't factor into the critiques at all because they got there.
The filming wore me out. It was really like she emerged and she's like, line?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was really rough because it was like, she would give them the line and then they would give the line and then they would look at her again because they didn't know what was next. She's like, and then you slap her.
The spirits.
You slap her. Not the spirit. Stop.
Sorry.
But it was like, it was definitely rough. And then it was crazy jumping ahead. When it comes to critiques, and Michelle was like, you were a joy to direct.
What the hell was that?
Because I'm like, you didn't look joyous.
It was like you wanted to kill both of them.
Yes.
Literally stand up and strangle them. That was her energy the whole time. And literally in like 10 calendar days, John Burr's Blonde is going to be on this set.
John
Burr's Blonde is going to be on this set for Versus the World. Michelle is going to rip her apart for not being prepared and then sends her home for not being prepared in their scripted acting challenge. So I'm like, what's tea?
What's going on here?
What's good?
Well, especially because the whole time it basically felt like they were like setting you up for them to be the bottom two this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then surprise.
What I've noticed in the last couple of years, and I started noticing it in the last season we covered, that was a RuPaul one. I think that was that 15? You can tell we're getting into an era where whoever they're hiring for editing is preferential to someone in the cast, and they don't like someone else. And so they do this misdirect editing where they'll set someone up to be bottom, but they're not ever in the bottom. They're like totally safe. They'll set someone up as doing really well, but then they're just safe or low.
Yes.
And it's like the edit is not congruent with what the final product is and what the end result is.
Yes.
It's fascinating to me because they show Tamara and Dee Dee flopping again and again.
And being really
again.
difficult to get that final product out.
Yeah. And so it's like you said, we're primed for them to be bottom, but they're safe. Meanwhile, they show Cara having a couple problems where Michelle's like, you're being loud, which I didn't agree with. I thought that was wacky. To her getting it and nailing it every single time, and Michelle being very happy about her nailing it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is going on this day?
Mm-hmm.
The runway category is called Pajama-rama. I do love these, like, this could be anywhere. It could be any outfit. Bring whatever you want. It doesn't need to be specific to Drag Race type things.
Yes.
Did you have any standouts?
It's tricky because it's like, realistically, no. Like, I don't actually like any of these looks. Like, is that, you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't actually like any of them, but, like, conceptually, I love the idea of what Dee and Tamara were going for.
Really?
Specifically Tamara.
Okay.
Of like, because Tamara. Okay, well, Tamara gave me, like, I like the idea of, like, plushies, like, to create a look. But Tamara's was almost like, I sleep naked, but I have these things covering me. Like, I think it would have been sexy to do, like, almost like the Courtney Act thing meets, like, you remember, not the Serena Cha-Cha mention. You know the Serena Cha-Cha entrance look where it's that pink dress, but it's pulled up?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Almost like, or, okay, Brooklyn Heights sewn look, the farm to runway, where it's the draping of like you can almost see her butt, you can almost see her abdomen,
totally,
where it's almost like a duvet or like fabric like draped around like a naked form like be very like soft sculpture.
I told you, Serena Cha-Cha gets a checklist. Yeah. It's every single episode.
Do you know that clip of Cameron Diaz talking about Filipino food?
You showed me this when we were talking about
her saying
2.
like lumpia is like me being like soft sculpture. Like
you brought that up during the Ulalam runway because somebody did lumpia and you brought it up for that.
Adobo. But anyways, yeah, like I think I would have like Tamara's kind of like sort of like addresses that of like something sexy where it's like almost like you're sleeping naked but you're like wrapped in like bedding or even just like a pillow like in front of like your crotch and then it's like feathers all over your body like a broken pillow or something. Like I think that's gorge. I don't like how Dee Licious took it in this weird like furry bodysuit
Meghan
with
Trainor.
Megan Schumbrud.
Meghan Trainor when she came in season 10, 9 or 10, whatever season that was.
At least this was more fierce. I think my favorites were Tamara and then Cara because I liked Cara's because the two concepts I liked are like
I'm on my way to bed
plushies or like on my way to bed like naked with things on me, and then Cara's which is like getting ready for bed glam because I was expecting like someone in like a face mask or something.
Oh, that would have been fierce.
And so her doing the rollers but making it super dramatized of having so much hair in the rollers.
Yeah, that is sick.
I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was expecting more of the like getting ready for bed glam. So I like that Cara did something in that element.
Yeah. I love how much you love Tamara's look. I love that.
Hateful.
I really liked Kate's. I liked the presentation of being this woman who's like wandering around her home only to be surprised. American Horror Story, she got stabbed in the back behind her back. And then she died.
You're the one backstabbing me behind my back.
Thank you.
I mean, it was pretty good. Joel Dommett lived for it, the guest judge.
I thought it was so fun. And I was with him.
Her fainting and just being down there for like 5 minutes.
And who was it? Was it Rue or was it him that said it? Imagine she really got stabbed and we're just laughing.
Yeah, we're just like, she actually got murdered and we're just an accessory to it.
We're just so making crazy. Jokes. But imagine, that would have been nuts.
It's all about jokes. Because if it was about jokes, you said JK.
So they show us the skits. I think that both Cara and Michael were hilarious. I had literally no problems with their energy. I loved their physicality. I loved the way that Cara was playing on the set. And I think the two of them were giving a conceivable piece of camp TV. I could see that as a TV show.
Cara and Tamara? No, not Cara and Tamara.
Cara and Michael.
Cara and Michaels. I mean, yeah, it was good. I think they were good. I didn't like the bit itself.
The script was bum.
The script was bum. It was like her
Booty
bum
butt.
knee, my bum knee. It was whatever. Like it wasn't funny, but they were funny with it.
And I think Michael is such a bombastic personality. Cara being able to keep up is impressive to me.
Yes, and I will say like, but that was even better too because like. I think it was better for her to rise to the occasion of someone like Michael versus like if they had paired like Cara and Tamara, I don't think either of them would have like brought it to a higher level to push the other person.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that with their pop characters.
You need pop stars in your panto show.
Plus, they've already worked together so many times. split them up.
Yeah.
We've got Kate and Ginger together, and theirs was gross. Theirs was nasty. I hated it, but Kate was so funny.
There was piss. There was humping. Milady's been on the asparagus again.
When she tasted it and then threw it, I gagged. I know that it wasn't real pee, but I gagged.
It was some crazy work. But the bedpost hump off was something.
Bedpost hump off. Episode title. Kate got me when she went, "You hussy." That's when she won it for me.
Kate was really funny. I also loved them immediately walking into filming and Michelle just being like, woof, essentially. Like, she didn't say that, but just seeing that both of their mugs and be like, wow.
And they kept making fun of Kate's hairline.
Yes, when RuPaul was like, this decision was harder than Kate's hairline and she was like, it was a lace front from the back. Like, please.
Michelle was like, the hardest part of directing you was your hairline. Just hateful. They hated it. But to be fair, it was flapping. It was saying hi.
Not glued down.
It was not. It was awful.
Don't play my profession.
Can I say, and just air out my last grievance before we move on, I'm tired of the scene partners are in love with a dude and then they make out with each other at the end. I'm tired of that.
I'm not here to see drag queens make out for hee hee ha ha.
Yeah. None of that poo poo pee poo shit. I'm done with it.
'Tis pee pee or whatever she said. 'Tis just pee pee.
Asparagus. And then there's Dee Dee and Tamara. And I didn't think, again, on the pee pee poo poo thing, I don't think my brain is enough of that. Like, I don't think there's enough pee and poo in my brain to giggle at this. Because I think slapstick is meant to inherently be funny. The Three Stooges thing. I've never found slapstick humor hilarious. Like, I'll giggle if I'm on a particular giggly mood. But, like, this doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I
it.
feel like...
You were like, I think I do like it.
I actually do kind of love slapstick humor. Okay. I think it's very funny. Like, I love the movie Airplane. Have you ever seen Airplane?
One time.
Vaguely offensive nowadays, a little rough, but a lot of the slapstick comedy I still think is so funny. But this was just like, I don't know. I think there's something about like slapstick comedy as like a... I think it's funny when it's unexpected because you're not expecting like just like someone to like slap each other or something. Totally. Like when you're otherwise expecting like a rational scene to play out.
Yeah.
But I think just devolving to violence when there's nothing else can be a little like of a difficult watch.
Yeah.
I mean, like I watched this scene multiple times because I feel like I watched it the first time. And it's kind of like that thing of like, was I just like on my phone too much? Like, I feel like I didn't understand that at all.
Totally.
And I finished it and I had to go back and watch it again. And I was like, I still don't really know what happened here.
Yeah. And it's interesting because, I mean, 3 skits written exactly the same are tough. You're going to run into inherent writing problems as is. But you have the basketball wags or the football wags or whatever. And it's the ex who is trying to get with the guy again, but his current wife is a bit of a pill.
Yeah.
The two of them fight over him. The scene is over because he decides to leave them.
Yeah.
Scene number 2, kind of similar vein. The housemaid is doing her thing. She's kind of obsessed with everybody in the scene.
And the
lady is obsessed with the guy. He comes in riding, but he gets tired of them, so he leaves. This one, it's like they killed the second character, but then she's not really dead. She had crystallized. And they beat each other up. And then the police come. And then the guy leaves. And then they fight each other more. It's so differently written from the other two. It's very clearly either an advantage or a disadvantage depending on who the role was in. Like if this was, I don't know, if this was Cara and Tamara, I feel like they would have given plenty of reason to put both of them in the bottom so that they could eliminate Cara because I think she was probably on the vision board to go.
But like Kate and Ginger doing this would have been like a knockout.
Absolutely. They would have been like, you guys won.
This scene was like the telephone part 2 to the Goodbye Earl music video by the Chicks.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you're familiar with good old Goodbye
What
Earl.
a reference.
Do you know that video?
I feel like you've talked to me about this.
Because
know
I
that
think
you've
about
talked
it
to me
all
about
the time
this.
because that one of the actresses from it is Jenny from NCIS, the redhead. I think she's the one that is in the abusive relationship with Earl. I love that song. Is iconic.
I know you've talked to me about this.
Hey, your man's a piece of shit. He's gotta die. Hey, your man doesn't treat you right. We gotta kill this motherfucker. Like, I don't know. I think the Chicks were really cooking with that one. But anyways.
Period. But yeah, I think this episode reminded me why I stopped watching this season. Because I got to the end of it and I'm like, damn, I'm mad now. I'm like grumpy.
Now I'm pissed off.
Now I'm pissed off. Well, because like you said, I think they would have found a reason.
Don't talk to me, Aura.
Don't talk to me, Aura. The way that the vibrato hit is so good. This is very much the script of this is the one that's got the riggery in it. This is the rig script. And I think
this is just the riggery.
Kate is called as the winner, which I really feel like it should have been Kate and Ginger.
Okay, it would have made sense as a joint win, I will say, but I'm glad that if there was only one, that it was Kate.
Sure. And then the bottom 2 are called as Michael and Cara.
Gag.
Super gag.
Do you agree?
No.
You think it should have been the other group?
It should have been Tamara and Didi.
It's funny because, like, everything made you feel like it was going to be them.
Yes.
The whole time they were setting it up, the whole time they were talking about it, even down to the fact that they were in 2 lip sync ready outfits compared to the other 2, which, like, Michael and Cara's outfits ended up working out for this sexy song. But I thought the other 2, I was like, oh, they're already ready to lip sync. Like, they're in, like, performance looks, basically.
Yeah. And I think, honestly, I'm sure the producers were like, well, we know that Didi can turn out a lip sync. What if she sends home Tamara?
Yeah.
I think that's what
they
the
can't
thought
have
was.
that.
No, not at all. The lip sync song is called Touch Me, I Want Your Body. I love this song. It's so good.
Touch me. Touch me.
I love the echoes.
It is very like golden age of Drag Race where
Absolutely.
they just love those like 80s kind of bops.
Yeah.
Like very like season 3 era kind of lip sync song.
And UK loves to do these. Because that very first one, it was Bimini and Joe Black, right? In season 2, the When You Wanna Come. That's what.
Take my hand, I wanna touch your cock. But yeah, I agree. UK loves those like 80 synth.
Yeah. Synth.
They love that kind of stuff. So
Stop it.
I agree. Yeah, but it was a fun song. I feel like it was cute. I love that they both were kind of like sexy, dressed for this sexy song. The fall.
Oh, poor Cara. She slipped twice.
She slipped twice, but especially after the first fall, like you could see Didi was gagged. Because Didi was literally just like stop moving and she was just like catching flies in the back.
Yeah.
Like probably like as a fan of the show, she probably was like, oh my God, like that means she's about to go home now because she just tripped. And like if you trip, like they're not gonna like I mean, like we had the moment with Kylie where she recovered, but like that has not happened yet. Right. And like
in the timeline, yes.
In the bunker.
In the bunker, yes.
It has happened already, but I feel like that's kind of not like a normal.
No.
Like I feel like that is usually not a celebrated thing. Even a recovery from a trip is not usually like a celebrated thing. Like if you fall, you're done.
Yeah.
Like because that is like usable footage.
Absolutely.
And I feel like you could see Didi in the back like, oh, she just tripped.
She's
like,
out.
Even though like Michael wasn't doing anything like scene stealing, but she just was like kind of just anchored there, like being very like reliable puss.
And who would have thought that Michael would have been able to do Reliable Puss when Kara's on the stage?
Well, especially because I remember when I was rewatching this episode, I was like, wait, how did Kara go home? Because as soon as she took the hair off, and it was like she did the Alyssa Edwards like leg around the side of the stage, like, because the song was very like, it was a full, like, we were on an abandoned island.
Sorry. We were laying on the beach.
Yeah. It was very that,
Swept
like,
away.
because it started with like, it was a full moon, blah, blah, blah. Like, and Kara was being very like sexy and mysterious and like sultry. And I was like, wait, like, how did she go home this week? She like chewed this up.
Yeah.
And then she tripped.
And she slipped. Yeah.
But, and then like the second trip wasn't even that, well, it wasn't even a trip, but like she slipped on
wobble.
Like the little weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. And it's like they wouldn't have even probably shown that if she hadn't tripped the first time.
Absolutely.
But it was just like, then it was just kind of like sealing the deal.
Yeah. God, that Weebles, but they don't fall down. That just got me giggling. I don't know why. Yeah, it's tough. When I started this episode, I could not remember why she went home either. And I still think that it should have been Tamara and Dee Dee.
Clock it.
I think maybe things would have been different next week. Because, like, in this song, Tamara would have beat Dee Dee.
Well, and also, like, and you agree with it being judges' teams. Like, you think collectively, like, it wasn't like a, maybe Kara did bad and Dee Dee did bad. Like, it was like it was one team or the other team.
Yeah, and I don't even think Kara did bad. I genuinely disliked what Dee Dee and Tamara did in their scene, plus the fact that they didn't know their lines and they were unprepared.
You said I hated both of them.
I dislike both of them equally.
I hated it. I thought they were both bad.
Do you watch Roscoe's ever?
I mean, I watched like highlight like viral clips.
Hershey was just on recently and she was talking about when Pangina was there and was talking about whoever else was the guest with her. And they were like, so why do you hate this person? And Naisha kept saying that, like, why do you hate them? And Hershey was like, well, hold on. Oh, it was Pangina and Sam. And she was like, I don't have beef with Sam. You know, it was Pangina who did this and that. And Naisha goes, okay, so let's be clear. Hershey does not hate Sam Starr. She hates Pangina.
Stop.
That's you right now.
Oh my god.
That's literally you right now. But yeah, no, I didn't like either one of their performances, and I didn't like that they were unprepared.
Oh,
that should have mattered. That should have counted towards the final product.
It is true, because they definitely bring that up as reasoning, and other times, because there will be times where like the finished product is a hoot, goes off without a hitch, and then whoever was there, usually Michelle, says like, well, recording was like not easy.
Not it.
Like it was a pain to like get these takes out of them. Like that gets brought up when it's beneficial to get brought up, but like if the finished product is good and that's forgivable, then like it's not brought up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My stance is if the finished product is good and what they did in the recording didn't matter, don't show it to us. We didn't need to see them struggling.
Fair.
They could have just shown. There had to have been some clean takes.
Well, especially because, like, again, it is pick and choose, because sometimes it's about the triumph from a rough rehearsal to a great outcome, like they always love to do with, like, girl groups and stuff.
Totally.
Or it is about the difficulty in the rehearsal and getting there, and that is, like, a point against you.
Yeah. It's tough. Kara is called out and Michael's safe, and I'm glad that Michael keeps going, but I'm upset that Kara's gone.
I mean, like we said earlier, like, Vicky and Kara Michael going out too would have also been the same thing. It was just like, this was a crazy bottom two. Like, it's rare when there's a bottom two where it's either way would be an upset, because it's like two front runners. And I feel like either one of them going would have really like been crazy for the trajectory of the competition. But yeah, because either one of them, I expected to see them in the final.
And this middle and this episode we've talked about, it's shaping up to be so crazy because Ginger is emerging as the front runner. Meanwhile, Banksy, Vicky, Kara, pow, 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 green, yellow, red. All out, back to back. And you would think all three of them were going to be finalists with whoever else is up there, but you'd think that they were going to go to the end.
As one supreme rises, girl.
Ginger's killing all of them and becoming the Supreme.
Another armless earthworm rises. Yeah.
Tea. And that's what's crazy about this season. It's a good surprise.
Yes.
But it's crazy nonetheless. It's very shocking. So next week we're going to finish Drag Race UK season 5. Any final thoughts about this run?
I feel like I remember me bringing this up every time we talk about it, because I feel like I say it every time you ask me my thoughts, but I'm like, this is very much the transitional part of the season.
It is.
Because there's the front end of it where sometimes there are those front runners who the people who get immediately established really are main presences till the end. But I feel like UK especially does love to fuck with you and be like, here are the people in the beginning. And it can be vice versa of like, for instance, UK 2, it introduced Lawrence in the beginning as a presence, but it also introduced Bimini as someone who's going to go home soon.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, she's actually a front runner. So it's kind of like that, where there's either the people who you think are going to be like bottom bitches, or they're the people who you think are going to bitches, or the people you think are going to make it all the way. Yeah. And I think this season they established a crop of front runners,
right? And
then like totally did away with that.
Yeah, which is wild. We don't see this on Rue Judge seasons ever.
That's true. It's not a Rue thing. It's a more of an international non-Rue thing where you see like certain queens really like excel in the beginning, and then kind of fade away. But like you're saying, like I think in Rue seasons there's sort of a precedent of, because especially for the longest time in the US seasons, there's that thing of like, if you win the first challenge, you're in the finale.
Yeah, Canada does that. España loves to do that.
Yeah, that idea of like the people who are first to make an impression are usually the last in the competition.
Yeah. Where I'm thinking specifically, like Philippines loves to show us characters at the beginning who are doing really well, and then they peter out. The Matilda, the Minties, like they're mid to late outs, but they're not finalists. The finalist is going to emerge slowly in the competition, and then there'll be a little bit of a shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will finish Drag Race UK next week. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can, and that is all you can do. Good night.
Bye.